The new season just came out, and I found the best strategy to help you rank up as fast as possible. Whether you're a noob or a sweat, this strategy will work if you can do it right. And every time I've done this strategy, I have won the game in ranked.
Coincidence? I think not!
Before I show you the strategy, let me give you 3 essential tips for ranked this season. Whether you use a strategy or not, these tips will help you out. The first tip is to always play safe. Most of the times I die in Fortnite is because I pushed a team when I shouldn't have. This will cause you to die and lose rank, which obviously you don't want to happen, but every time I only take essential fights and try to avoid most fights, you will be set up to place higher and rank up more in the end. And there are several ways to play safe, so I'll go over the most obvious and best ones. Landing on an uncontested spot, not taking fights at the edge of the circle because people will rotate in and third party you, and avoiding people who are in the boss cars because, let's face it, right now, there's not many things that can really counter the cars that much. Tip number 2 is to always have a car. Cars are what the new season is all about, and for a good reason. Cars are essential for doing good in a match. You can find them anywhere and mod them for free, which will give you an advantage in fights, rotating, and camping. And if you can get your hands on a boss car, you will be pretty much unstoppable because if the car gets damaged, it will automatically heal over time. Even if you just have a normal car, with the right mods it can be really powerful. Best mods to get are the machine gun mod, unbreakable tires mod, and the spiked bumper mod. The final tip is to always carry nitro fists. Nitro fists are super powerful, they are common which makes them easy to find so you can pick one up. You can also use them to rotate or attack. What makes them overpowered is that when you attack with them, you can dash through builds and spam attacks to kill them. It is also very hard to be hit while attacking your opponents at close range. I've gotten several kills in ranked just using nitro fists, and if you want to see how I use them, click the video in the top right hand corner. Now that I gave you some tips on ranked, let me show you the strategy I used to win and a replay of me executing it perfectly. Alright, so for the ranked strategy, you want to land right at this train station right next to Classy Courts. And you land here because no one really lands there, and there's decent loot, and even you can get like the airdrop shadow briefing. And then after that, you want to go to Classy Courts. Usually, no one can land at Classy Courts either. Only a few people sometimes. But in ranked, no one lands there. So you want to land here because in this building you can find the Oscar NPC walking around. And if you talk to him, you can challenge him for his Mythic Frenzy Auto Shotgun. And if you get that, it's a really overpowered shotgun. And no one expects you to have it because it's the only one you can currently get in the game. Alright, so this time I actually dropped a little low. And as you can see, my drop has been conned. So I try to get this nitro thing right there quicker. The nitro things are actually pretty good to get around. So right here, I'm looking for floor loot. Open the chest. So this is a really, as you can see, there's lots of good loot around here. There's many chests and just good floor loot. Even that cash register for gold. There's a vehicle, vending machine, and there you can see the shadow briefing for the supply drop, which is pretty overpowered. And the guy who landed here went away because I got here first. So he's just camping in that building. So I'm just gonna ran over to the supply drop, which ends up being one of the best things I could have done in this game, and you'll see why later. Because I got the golden hand cannon, which is really good. I got some heals as well, and this hand cannon really does help me out throughout a lot of the game. So at this point, I'm just trying to find him or just go to Classy Courts. I'm looking in this direction, being careful. And this is one thing I said to do, is play safe. Always play safe, be careful, because you never know when someone's going to be around to shoot you. And a lot of times I die in ranked because I'm just running around farming mats without being protected or being aware, and I just started getting shot and then I eventually die. So I'm going over here in Classy Courts. You can see inside this building you can challenge Oscar, and then he'll launch you back. You can start fighting him, and make sure when you fight the boss you full boxes like there is the guy. Let's go back real quick. Okay, so like I said, when you fight the boss, always immediately box up because someone's guaranteed going to come third party you, especially in ranked right here. So the guy just launches in here, headshot hand cannon, and then hit him with a shotgun. Yeah, he just got obliterated. The hand cannon does a ton of damage, and it's also good against the boss. So got the nitro fist, like I said, always carry nitro fist. You're really hard to shoot if you're attacking close range. If you're catching someone close range, and you can use it as rotation, which is super overpowered. So then, yeah, I'm just fighting the boss, trying not to take as much damage as possible. So yeah, this hand cannon is doing major damage, and then I always just try to stay boxed up so I don't get insta killed from third parties. And this frame with the AR. He doesn't spawn with a shield for some reason, which is interesting. He's just easier to kill, I guess. So I just kill the boss, and as you can see, he drops the mythic Frenziato, which no one expects you to pull out on them because there's none more in the game except for this one, and not a lot of people actually know about the Frenziato at classy courts. So then I hear him walking, so I'm boxing all the way up. Then I try to pop up a medkit, but it ends up being a mistake because he starts attacking me. So I use the magic fists, and this is why they're overpowered. They can go through builds. He cannot even he can barely see me. Boom. Correct. And then, like, there's not much you can do against it at this point. He just starts running, I start chasing. He gets in the car, though. And then he just gets away at this point. He just in the car. And I don't really want to chase him because I don't want to use my ammo and mats and time. It would be smarter for me if I just keep getting materials and healing up. Are not as good as the other tires because it's really hard to drive with these bouncy tires. And then I just start going up to the boss. Slow down a little bit. So, like, these tires you can't go uphill, but I still like the other ones better. So at this point I have to get out of the car and try to kill this guy. Get in the car. And I hate the SUV type cars because you can't shoot the people through the windshield, which is kind of annoying. So I just blow up the car. Give him 75 damage. He tries to run away, but the fists are just a little too broken. Like I said, they're just really good. And then I just try to get closer to him. He keeps running, but he cannot stop the inevitable death. And the shotgun still does decent amount of damage. Even with the nerfs that I had last season, it still does a good amount of damage and is very good. Alright, so now I just go ahead and kill the Storm Tower boss. He left one left for me, which is perfect. So I don't even have to do much. 169 headshot, like, this hand cannon is so good. And the Storm Tower card is really good, especially this season, because if you have the cars, you can just camp in the cars with the turret in the next circle, and you can just camp on like a hill and shoot people who come nearby. So over here is one of the modding stations. This is my favorite one. It's the middle of the map, so you can easily mod your good cars. So right here, look over here to just some random loot. But as you can see, there are the 3 mods, and I get the turret, off-road tires, and then the spike bumper, and there's a kid right there. But if you don't like what mod you get, you can wait for it to respawn with the other mod. But this one I was fine with the tires because they're okay. I like the other ones better. And as you can see, everyone's in a car. So if you don't have a car at this point, you really want to have one, because if you're not in a car, you're going to be vulnerable to many attacks, and you won't be able to rotate as easy. Alright, so someone's actually fighting the boss right here. But the fists are just really, really good. Like, they're really, really good. I try to shoot him with a turret. It doesn't work, so I just go up here with the fists. And look, guess what he can't do? Survive. The fists are so strong. Like, look at that. So I killed him with the fists, and I got the infinite ammo medallion and the mythic crossbow, which is my favorite, and I'm being a little toxic. But literally, this medallion and car are so good in combination because you can just drive around and then go in the passenger seat to shoot him with the explosive arrows, which are just really good, especially with infinite ammo. And this car has the best mods. It has, like, the ones I said, like the machine gun, the spiked bumper, and the unbreakable tires, which are the 3 best ones for this game right now. And if you guys enjoy me going through the replays more than just normally, like how I usually do it with just recording my gameplay, because with this it's a little less laggy, but you also can't see my inventory and stuff. But if you do like it, comment down below which one you like better. Because your car is basically part of your loadout in this season. There's a kid. Look, the turret just absolutely decimates him. And like in ranked, this turret does so much damage. Like, how are you gonna block it? Even with the builds, your best option is either to jump in their car with them or to just run away. But running away is futile against cars. Those cars are just really fast and strong. So there's just a ton of kids over here, and I just like camping in the side with the car the whole time. Because literally, I can just like camp right here. And like, as you can see, the turret is just so good, they can't really do much. And like, also this car heals automatically, so I don't have to worry about it getting damaged too much. Like, if I just camp, it will automatically heal up for me, which is super good. So then I push him with the car, kill him with a shotgun, get another easy kill. And like, most of the game, most of end game will go like this, where people are only in cars and just camping in the cars. So I'm just camping, and with the storm tower, I can move to the next circle as efficiently as possible without having to interact, so my car can stay full health. And like, this is the best strategy, is get a car with a turret and start moving, get a storm tower, move to the next circle slowly and over time. Because literally, like, if you can just stay camp in a circle, no one's gonna want to approach you if you have the medallion cards. They're just so overpowered. So I just camp on a hill, and you want to put your right side over the edge so you can just shoot people like this. And you can just, like, camp in a circle and just deal damage from here. That guy just runs away, so I don't really want to chase anybody. You want to stay in your car the whole time to maximize protection and just, like, efficiency with attacking. So right here, I kind of feel like pushing him, but I don't really want to because I see random people nearby. And this is one example of playing it safe. There are two different people fighting here, so I hear him equip the fist, so I just try to get back to my car as fast as possible because I'll get obliterated by them. And playing it safe really helps you out because then you don't take unnecessary fights. This guy, just see him over there, shoot him, waste his mats, you know. And then I shoot my bow at him because I have infinite ammo, and it does end up killing him, which is like, it's just really good. It's just super overpowered. So I want to grab his crown. So then I just go back to where the next circle is. The next circle is down the hill right there. So I just try to camp nearby as close as I can to the next circle. And then since they're all up there, they won't be able to see me where I am in against this hill. And then I start shooting this guy right here. The turret, you just shoot him, starts running away, does a lot of damage. Like literally, each bullet does 30 damage. That's like a little bit less than a gold AR. Like, you can't say no to these turrets. The grenade turrets are so much worse, so do not take them if you have a choice. And something about the turrets that I think are good, as in like they're nerfed a little bit, that you can't look straight up or straight down. So you can't shoot your own car, which is good. So if someone jumps your car, they can't just shoot you with the turret. And then you can't just look up and shoot people who are skybasing, which makes the turrets a little more balanced, but they're still pretty overpowered. As you can see, I'm shredding him right now. So it's 1v1v1. There's only a couple kids left. I'm in the car, and now it's actually working today. The things is showing accurate health. So as you can see, if I start getting shot, it actually will start healing up right there in the little bar, the yellow bar. I think when you're if you have to wait like 10 seconds, it'll start. See that it's healing up right there. And these are the last two kids are fighting. And you'll just see what happens. It's super stupid what happens. Literally, I just shoot him. And then the bow is just too powerful. The cars are just too powerful. And this strategy is too powerful. So make sure to use it while you can. To see the best landing spot for a normal battle royale, click the video in the middle of the screen. Subscribe for more tip videos. Jesus loves you, and I pray you have an awesome day.